We're gonna have to eat this cake by ourselves. Your Uncle Joey didn't make parole again.
You're listening to 91 Reasons, a journey into the twisted landscape of pop culture. Keep your hands and arms inside the podcast at all times. And now, the voice, Jeff Tucker.
Okay, so we were driving in the car the other day, and I made a joke about my shadow or something, and I said, Wendy has my shadow, and I have to get it back, and you had no idea what I was talking about.
No, I didn't know what you were talking about.
And I said, it's the plot of Peter Pan. Peter Pan comes to visit Wendy. His shadow gets cut off. The drawer cuts his shadow off, and he has to come back, and Wendy has to sew it on. That's how they actually meet.
But I don't remember that in the movie.
Because you weren't talking about Peter Pan. You were talking about what?
The only Peter Pan I know, I was talking about Peter Pan.
But what movie?
With Robin Williams.
That's Hook.
That's Peter Pan.
But it's a Peter
Story
Pan.
of Peter Pan.
The Peter Pan is either the stage play or what we were ended up talking about.
I definitely wouldn't know about a stage play. I don't do plays.
You married an actor.
Yeah. Ironic. Comedian, which I
Yeah.
don't find anything funny.
Proof that God has a sense of humor is that I married a woman without one.
Truth.
Austin just came in and jumped on the counter.
He's getting down the brownie things Toby gave
Oh, the ones
us.
you hid from me.
Yes.
Okay, so
Just let us know if those are any good, Austin.
I'll let you know.
I want to see what they look like.
when Disney does a movie, a fairy tale, a fable, it's considered the definitive version of that fable or fairy tale. Have you never seen the cartoon animated Disney version of Peter Pan?
I've seen Mulan, Little Mermaid.
No, don't go through what you've seen. Because the whole... Austin's Wait, hey, let's get some crinkle right up on the mic, man. Let's get
It
some...
doesn't look.
It kind of looks like a cosmic brownie without the little decoration.
But it's got more
But you know it's going to be
nutrients.
because it's supposed to be healthy.
I'm gonna take a bite.
Okay, take a bite.
What is this called? What are you eating?
Oh, it looks like it's very chewy. You take an awful big bite.
Uh-oh.
Wow.
It's my bite. Uh-oh.
What's wrong?
I don't know what he's doing.
Uh-oh, too big
Austin
of a
just
bite?
came in with a power
No,
bar.
why would you take that big of a bite? You're like your
They're
dad.
supposed to be chewy to give you the sensation that you're eating something.
Bite, little bite goes a long way with those things.
I'm not a fan. Slight
They
chubby.
remind me of like diet bars.
What's it called? He's chewing so much he can't
Let
even
me
say
see
what
the
it
wrapper.
is. You derailed the whole show.
Herbal Life 24.
Herbalife. That's
Okay,
a big
what
brand.
that is.
Well, it's.
Dark chocolate brownie. There you go. Enjoy.
Thank you.
You're not going to eat that, are you?
I'm not gonna eat this.
Just
You
leave it on the
want this?
counter.
Okay.
I'll eat it.
No offense to Toby, the other stuff you've given us is amazing.
Especially the waffles.
The Wattos, yes.
Okay,
Okay.
can we get back to the show?
Yes.
So before you go on a list of what Disney movies you have seen.
Okay.
Now, even if you haven't seen a particular Disney movie,
Right.
most people are vaguely aware of what the plot of that movie is. But
Yes, if you read the book or you liked it as a
so
child.
let's go through a few Disney movies and you tell me what the plot is.
Okay.
Snow White. Let's start at the first one.
I know that she's my favorite princess.
Okay, what is the plot of Snow White?
I know that she's really pretty, and the evil queen is her stepmom, right? Is it stepmom? And she's jealous of her beauty, so she's gonna kill her. And then she ends up in the forest with these little men and animals. that's the whole plot.
That's pretty much it.
Yeah. See?
The queen wants to be the fairest of the land,
Yes.
but the magic mirror says Snow White is prettier.
Right.
So she orders the huntsman to kill Snow White and bring her heart in a box.
Yes. I know
So
this
Snow
plot.
White, he tells her to run. He can't murder her.
Right.
So she runs away into the forest, hooks up with the 7 dwarves. What are the 7 dwarves doing?
Before she gets there.
Yeah.
Oh, I know this. They're finding those pretty rocks in the minor. thing.
Pretty rocks in the minor thing.
The little gems.
They have a diamond mine.
Oh, it's diamond.
Diamonds and gems in the mine. And why do you know that?
I don't know. Why do I know?
Because of the ride.
Well, I was gonna say the song they sing about going.
Hi
to work.
ho,
Yeah,
hi
good
ho.
job.
It's off to work we go.
Yes.
Okay, so that's and And then the witch finds out that the huntsman didn't kill her. So what does she do?
She morphs into an ugly witch.
Yes.
And takes her a poison apple to kill her.
Yeah, and it works.
Yes.
Yes. And then a prince shows up and kisses her.
This is a part of the story I have trouble with. Normally I'm not one of them women's feminist rights people, but the whole fact that any dude is going to do anything for me, especially bring me back from the dead, ain't feeling it.
But that's the plot.
I know.
Times change.
So she's got that beautiful clear glass.
But she's in a coma.
Dead.
No, did you just
beautiful.
say she should have stayed dead because she looked good? She looked fabulous, so she should have stayed dead. Okay, so we're gonna move on to another movie. Okay.
Okay.
Pinocchio. What is the story of Pinocchio?
Okay.
And this is I'm asking this because these are stories that are considered like everybody knows them.
Right. Well, my mom liked this one.
Yeah.
That's why I know this
What is
one.
the story of Pinocchio?
It's about an old man who can't have kids, so he makes one out of toys, out of wood.
Okay. That's in a nutshell, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what happens to little boy made of wood?
Somehow his nose grows because he tells lies.
Uh-huh.
I don't really get that part of the movie. I don't know.
He's supposed to go to school and be a regular boy, but he's a rebel, and he gets seduced by Gideon and Foulfellow, who convince him that school is for suckers and to be an actor.
Oh, yeah.
So he goes to be an actor in Stromboli's puppet show, where he's the puppet without... I got no strings to hold me up.
I know.
So then he's shipped off to Pleasure Island, where boys can be boys. They smoke cigars, they play pool, they
I
fight.
know that part of the ride.
Yes, but it's all an illusion because they're being transformed into donkeys to work in the salt mines.
Oh, that's a really dumb plot.
It's a classic story.
Just saying.
So Pinocchio runs away again, and he gets swallowed by a whale.
I remember that.
Monstro the whale. So then Geppetto goes looking after him, and he gets swallowed by the whale, where he finds Pinocchio. And how do they get out of the whale?
They make him sneeze.
They use pepper to make him
I
sneeze.
pressing it?
Yes. And then what happens at the end?
I don't remember.
The blue
I
fairy.
should fall asleep by the end of all the movies.
The blue fairy grants him a wish
Oh, to become a real boy, like on the
to
ride.
become a real boy. Yes.
See, I got a little bit of the movie and a little bit of the ride to get enough.
Yeah,
of the
no,
whole
but
story.
that's okay because I'm saying these are stories so well known through images and people talking about them, and the ride especially, right?
Because there's never a line for that one, so you get to go on. that
But
one.
you don't know Peter Pan because the
There's
line's
always
too
a
long.
line. I've been on it like once. I remember it was way cool, but it was a long time ago, early in our relationship.
It's an hour wait. You have to put it an hour if you
Yeah.
want to ride Peter Pan.
20 years ago. I don't remember that. I just remember flying and blacklight looking stuff.
Yeah.
And that's about it.
Okay. So what's the story of... Let's move on to another one. Bambi.
That one I don't know at all. I don't watch Bambi. I know it's supposed to be really sad and that Bambi's mom dies, and that's literally all I know.
It's about a young...
It has a bunny. That's
It has a bunny named...
Thumper.
And why is he called Thumper?
I don't know.
Because he thumps with his tail
Oh, see, I would not
and his
know
feet.
that. Yeah.
No?
No, nothing.
Nothing.
I don't know that.
What's the name of the
story.
skunk?
I don't know.
Flower?
Does he do
Who?
something that's
How
not
does
like a
Bambi's
flower?
mom die?
I'm assuming they're deer or some American white probably killed them.
A hunter kills
Hunter.
Bambi's mom, yes.
That's about it.
Okay, what is the plot of Cinderella?
I know this one because I'm a little girl and we read the book.
This is a gimme. I'm throwing this to you. You have to know the story of
Yes,
Cinderella.
I know the story of Cinderella. Cinderella's, I think it's her dad marries an evil woman who has other kids that are also evil, and they get to do all the pretty fun stuff, and she cleans all the time until she finally gets to go to that ball. She has to leave by midnight.
Okay, so
That's it, right?
her name is Ella.
Ella. I wonder if that's where Becky got Ella from.
Her name is Ella, and she has to clean out the chimney a lot, full of cinders. So they call her Cinderella. The name is an insult.
Wow.
So, the evil stepmom and her evil stepsisters keep Cinderella locked away because she's prettier than them. It's a lot of women vanity stories in the Disney vault.
Touching on that.
So when the prince announces he's going to have a ball, everybody wants to go, but Cinderella's not allowed to go. So how does she get to go to the ball?
I'm sure it's the fairy godmother.
Yes, the fairy godmother
there.
gives her what? A dress.
I was going to say 3 wishes.
A coach.
Yeah.
The mice get turned into the horses and the coachman. With the rule that she has to what?
Leave by midnight.
Right. So she leaves by midnight after falling in love with the prince at first sight. But what happens?
She left behind a shoe.
She left behind a glass slipper.
Uh-huh.
Cinderella's walking around in glass high heels. So the prince does what?
He tries to find who it belongs to.
He sends a decree that they're going to go to every house until somebody fits the shoe. And everybody wants to fit the shoe. And the evil stepsisters,
There's
giant...
nobody a size 6 in the entire town?
Only one.
Wow.
They're custom-made shoes. So the stepsisters try to cram their horrible feet into it. And when Cinderella is told, maybe you should try it on, the truth is revealed. And they...
Live happily.
There you go. That's exactly it. Okay. What about, what is the story of Lady and the Tramp?
I don't really do dog movies.
What do you mean you don't do dog movies?
That's Josie's thing. When she was little, she always wanted to watch dog movies. Talking dogs, cartoon dogs, dog movies.
So you don't have any idea of the plot of Lady and the
I'm really a
Tramp?
dog person.
What food do they eat in Lady and the Tramp?
Is that the spaghetti picture?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
See, I know that.
What?
I
Okay.
know that.
What's the plot of 101 Dalmatians?
The evil chick villain
The evil chick.
wants all the puppy fur to make a coat out of it.
Mm-hmm.
See, I know that one.
Do you know the names of the 2 main dogs in
No.
101 Dalmatians?
There's names. There's 101 of them.
Josie, do you know?
No.
Pongo
You
and
watched this.
Pongo and Perdita?
I was gonna
No
say something
idea.
with a P, yeah.
Yeah. The reason I know a lot of these movies is that during the late 80s, there was this weird resurgence of Disney put these movies back in the theater before they came on home video. So I went and saw a lot of these back on the big screen, and they had Happy Meal toys and Applause toys and all the collectible stuff. What's the plot of The Jungle Book?
I don't know that one at all.
At all.
No, at all? Nothing?
No, it's another animal
Mom.
one.
It's another animal one.
Oh,
The
The
Jungle
Princess
Book is
one's
a
better.
good movie.
Do you know any of the songs from The Jungle Book?
Please tell me you do. Mom.
It's one of the most.
If you sang one,
But then you would know it if I sing it. Of course you know it.
Well, yeah, it's not something I know.
You know
What?
it.
Yeah, if you sing it.
Yeah. Well, let me tell you, the main character, other than Mowgli, is a bear.
Yeah.
He's a
Why do you
bear.
play a lot of those bear songs when you work at ECA?
What's a bear song? Just a lot of those bear songs.
We would sing them in the car, family songs.
Yeah.
Mom,
I can't sing
please.
She
it
doesn't
right
know.
now.
My heart literally hurts. Please tell me you know this song. Everybody knows
No.
this song.
Look for the
Bear
Okay,
necessities.
see, I know that
the
song.
simple bare
How do you not know
necessities.
that?
I know that song very well.
So how
But-
could you not know
But you
that?
don't know the
Painful.
but you don't know the plot of Jungle Book.
No,
At all.
I didn't know it was in Jungle Book. Song we sing.
How about I Want to Be Like You?
That sounds familiar.
Ooby Doo. I Want to Be Like You.
Okay, I think I know that one too. And not from that movie.
No.
How do you
What-
know them then?
From us all singing
What's the
them.
plot-
You hear those
what's the
Disney
plot
or
of-
Disneyland, They play those songs.
What's the plot of Alice in Wonderland? And she's going to say Alice Goes to Wonderland.
This one's a little trickier. Are drugs involved?
Oh.
Yeah,
That's
drug.
not
Yeah,
a trip
yeah,
or something.
yeah. She goes on a drug trip. Yeah.
Right? And that's all I
I
got,
thought
so I've
it
never
was
watched
like-
it.
A dream.
I watched the
now.
one with Johnny Depp.
That doesn't count. That's terrible. That's a
Everything I
sequel. It's not even a real
from that Would
story.
be from that then, like the Queen of Hearts chick and that's
Lewis
all I
Carroll.
really-
Lewis Carroll wrote Alice in Wonderland as satire against the royal family.
I know that there's scenes where everything's really big and she's really tiny.
Yeah, eat
And
me,
there's a
drink me.
striped cat,
What's the name of the cat?
Chester.
His name is not
I
Chester.
don't know. I know that from the show Chester the cat?
No, there's no Chester the cat.
Cheshire.
The Cheshire cat.
Okay.
His name might be Chester. We don't know. He's insane.
Chester.
I don't know that one. She's not a princess.
Who's the guy with the hat?
Johnny Depp?
He's not Johnny Depp.
The hat is in the name, Mom.
Oh, the Mad Hatter.
Ugh.
I don't know that one.
Alice in Wonderland fans are very angry. I can tell. I can
Is
hear
there
them.
Alice in Wonderland fans out there?
Yes.
Why was he called the Mad
That
Hatter?
ride scared me as a child. Like, horrified.
You thought you were going to
me.
fall off the edge.
I loved Snow White. I'd take that queen, that evil witch any day. But you go up high and it looks like you're going straight, and then it suddenly turns and you can't see the track because it's so tiny under the cart. So it looks like you're just going to keep going. It was like a very big part of my childhood, that ride. I didn't like it.
You know any of the main song from Alice in Wonderland? No.
I'm sure I know it if I hear it. Sing it.
A very merry on birthday to you.
Oh, God, no. I don't know.
She has no idea. She has no idea.
What to?
What does the
that?
Queen say?
Off with their head.
See, she knows that. Okay.
Every t-shirt.
It's on a
everywhere.
t-shirt. She knows it because it's on a t-shirt.
Yes, I always see that one.
Oh my God. Okay.
I know those Pixar movies really well.
We're talking Disney movies.
I know, but to me, those are Disney.
But those aren't
those
fairy
are all I
tales.
watch. I like those ones.
I'm talking fairy tales.
I would do much better if we were talking about Toy Story.
What is the
and-
plot? I'll give you a tough one. What is the plot of Song of the South?
I don't know.
No, you wouldn't know. You've
That's
never seen it.
The Splash Mountain ride, right?
Yes.
Yeah, but I don't know. There's animals.
Is
so-
it the,
There's
is it
animals.
the plot from Splash Mountain? Is it the same plot?
It's about a guy named Uncle Remus who is telling stories of Brer Bear and
Tell
Brer
you
Fox.
right now, I did not look at anything on that ride.
No, you were
You were dying.
unconscious.
It was the scariest thing I've ever been on my life. That little first hill inside.
The bunny hops
passed
got
out.
you. You went
know
limp.
The plot of
I
my
don't
favorite
remember
Disney
the
movie,
big
right?
hill.
What is the plot of Oliver and Company?
Thank you. That's my favorite.
It's based on a very famous
Is that
story.
cats or dogs? Which
Both.
Yes, yes.
Mom, I've watched this so many times.
Yes,
it's my favorite.
It's a little gold-colored animal. You put them on shirts and stuff. I know Laura buys it for you.
My favorite movie, Mom,
What's its
please.
name?
Oliver. It's Oliver and Company.
What's it about, Mom?
She goes, it's about 80 minutes.
I've never seen that
It's
one.
based on,
I don't
it's
know.
based on Oliver Twist.
Again, I don't really do the animal ones.
You don't know what Oliver Twist is?
No.
Oliver
I'm
Twist?
messing up my makeup. I have to go to work. Oh my God, you're making me laugh too much.
Josie, what's the plot of Oliver and Company?
There's this cat, and it's all alone, and these dogs adopt it and teach it how to live life.
Why should I worry?
I know the song.
Why should
But
I?
I thought that was just one of your old man songs you like.
No!
Dad was like, old man.
That is the theme of Oliver and Company.
Oh, you sing that one a lot.
It-
I know that one.
It's Billy Joel.
After
That's why I
this,
told you it's one of
you
those old man
are
people.
watching
That movie has
Oliver
Huey
and Company
Lewis.
with
Bill
me.
Collins and Huey Lewis. Those are his old man. Oh, and Bob Seger. Those are his old man staples. And
You're
he was
missing.
one of
You're
them.
not even talking about the best song in the movie where they're trying to impress the poodle and they like talk in front of her window. That's a great one.
Yeah, I'm not really wanting to see this one.
Well,
I'm
you're gonna see
sorry.
it anyways.
It's talking dogs. She doesn't like talking dogs.
No, I really like Mulan.
That was
Can we
like
talk
Homeward
about that
Bound
one?
What is the
I
plot
like that one.
of The Great Mouse Detective?
You keep doing animals.
These are
That's
Disney
a mouse
classics.
movie, right?
What?
Is that a Disney movie?
Yes.
I don't know.
The Black Cauldron. Fox and the Hound.
Fox
The
and the Hound's a good
Rescuers.
I don't know any of these.
You don't know
I know
Fox and the
Five
Hound?
World. Is that Disney?
That's not even Disney.
Whoa! Everybody knows Fox and the Hound. That's like basic storytelling. You know Fox and the Hound?
I don't know that one at all. I don't
Okay.
know what they look like. I can't even picture it in my head. Oh, no. Some animal, right?
It was really nice being
So
here.
wouldn't it be a
but
fox and a hound?
My mom has completely
It's in the
offended
title,
me.
Rachel. She goes, I don't know what the animals are in that movie, Fox and the Hound.
I don't do animal movies. I
What
love
is
that
the
little
plot?
girl. Love that kid.
What is
Josie
the-
was that kid.
I still in that kid.
Yeah, Josie was that kid.
What is the plot of The Little Mermaid?
It's about a pretty
See.
little mermaid, and she just wants to have legs and be human, and she makes a deal with the devil, and she gives up her gorgeous singing voice, just so she could go have legs and be on Earth, which I really don't get. She should just stay in the ocean. It's much better there. There's sharks and things,
It's also polluting.
and yeah. So I have a little bit of trouble with that one, a little bit. but she's gorgeous.
You dream about going up there,
And I love
but that
all
is
the
a big
music.
mistake.
Yeah, you really like
all
Little
the
Mermaid.
music.
She even likes
I
the
love
ride,
it.
which is
You're
not good.
she's the only person that likes that
It
ride.
is my most favorite ride in the whole
That is-
world.
It's not even a
I
ride.
could
You know
get
why
on
she likes it?
I could get off.
She likes
I could
this-
get right back on.
She likes the subject matter, and it's slow and soothing.
And air conditioned.
It just makes me happy.
It just makes you
It
happy.
makes me happy.
But doesn't King Triton's nipples upset you?
I don't look at
Why are you
him.
looking at his nipples?
How can you not? They're as big as $50.
Kiss the
Okay,
girl. Oh my gosh. Oh,
kiss the girl.
I love
Yes.
that song.
Yeah. Do you like that message of if she's not talking or saying anything, you should probably just make out with her? I do.
I'm fine with that.
Okay, so that's Little Mermaid. See, now we're getting into movies you might know.
See?
What is the plot of Beauty and the Beast?
I kind of know this one.
Kind of. You've seen the movie. You've seen the play.
Yeah. I know she has a dad, and
She has a dad.
she likes reading books.
Who?
Belle.
Yeah.
And
she marries Gaston, the evil guy in town.
does she marry him?
No,
Oh,
no.
okay, I'm trying to remember that part. I don't know. He kidnaps her, the beast guy.
No, he doesn't kidnap
No?
her. No.
Something happens to get her there.
Her father ends up in the castle accidentally, Maurice. And the beast says now that... Because the beast was a very handsome prince. Why did he become a beast?
No idea. Some evil spell, I'm sure.
Because a woman came to the door looking for help and he turned her away.
Oh, and she was a witch.
So she transformed him into a beast because that's what he was being.
God.
And until he has true love, he's going to remain a beast. And if it takes too long, it'll be forever. How do we know that?
I don't know.
The flower, the petals are falling,
Oh.
and when they're all gone, he's a beast forever. This is the movie. You have no idea what I'm talking about.
I've seen it.
So Maurice gets in the castle, and the beast says, well, you can't leave now that you've seen me. So the Maurice does what? Belle trades herself for her father. She willingly goes to his
I thought you were
castle.
gonna say he gave her his the daughter.
No,
What?
that's
What?
terrible.
I know.
No, she trades herself for him, so her father can go. And everybody in town thinks her father's a crackpot because he's an inventor. So Gaston, who has been rebuffed by Belle, decides to go to the castle and kill the beast. And at the same time, Belle is falling in love with the beast because he's being kind to her. What big gift does he give Belle to prove his love for her? It's the pivotal scene in the movie.
Well, it's obviously not the rose.
It's not the rose. Nope.
No,
You've been in it. They have it at DCA.
they have it. I've
Yes,
been in
you've
it.
been in it. It's a library.
Oh, yeah, she likes books.
Yeah. Yeah. So they fall in love and the spell is broken, right?
Happily ever after.
And what happens to Gaston?
He's the beast.
He's
guy?
dead. No,
that's
Gaston's the bad guy.
I got confused for a minute.
It's the first.
I don't know. He
it's-
died?
Yeah, he gets killed. It's the first Disney film where the bad guy is good looking and the hero is ugly.
Only while he's that beast. I'm sure they made him good looking at
No,
the
they
end.
made him kind of homely at the end
Oh.
on purpose. I mean, he's good looking, but he's not. Gaston is like every woman's dream. He's got all that beautiful chest hair that women love.
Oh, God, no. Whole other subject there.
Hello, Belle. You're going to be my wife. You don't know that, Gaston? No? What is the plot? We're almost done. What is the plot of Aladdin?
I like this one.
Okay.
A lot.
Okay. But can you describe the plot?
I think I can because I really like this one. It's up there with Little Mermaid. These two are like my favorite too, which is why I want to see the movie so bad, Jeffrey. That's out right now that you've been taking me to. So this is about a boy who steals bread, and they're gonna arrest him. Jasmine stops it, right?
That's a plot point. I didn't know you'd catch that.
And-
Yes.
Trying to remember everything.
Yeah. You have no
Whatever,
idea.
I do. And then the genie comes. He can make 3 wishes. And
Aladdin gets thrown in jail.
okay.
No? Jafar turns into a spindly old man who helps Aladdin escape so that he can do what for Jafar?
I don't remember.
Everybody that goes into the Cave of Wonders never comes out.
Okay.
What's the Cave of Wonders?
I don't know.
The big cave that's a tiger's head?
Oh, yeah. I remember that.
So Aladdin goes in and is told what? No, I have no idea. Don't touch anything except
I think this is the part of the movie I didn't like.
the lamp. So Aladdin touches the lamp and the genie comes out. There's another character in the Cave of Wonders. No, you're looking at me like you have no idea.
I don't know.
Magic carpet.
Oh, that's a character?
Yeah, it's a character. In the play, it's played by a person.
Well, I thought this was because, hello, carpets can't really fly. They have to have a person play it.
Oh my God. So,
Is he in the movie?
what's Aladdin's first wish?
I don't remember his exact wish.
To get out of the Cave of Wonders.
Oh, okay.
What's his second
Probably
wish?
to be rich, I would think. That's what I'd wish for.
What's his second wish?
To be a king.
To be a prince so he can
wish
what?
for that.
Why would he want to be a prince?
So he can be rich.
No.
No.
So he can marry Jasmine.
Oh, I see.
Prince Ali, Ali.
I love
No.
that song.
Show some respect. Get down on one knee. No. Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. So then there's a big confrontation. No. Jafar gets hold of the lamp. And how do they trick Jafar?
I don't know.
You don't know. They convince him to do what? To wish to be a genie. Jafar becomes a genie and gets locked in his own lamp.
That's pretty smart.
And what is Aladdin's final wish?
I don't know.
He frees the genie.
Oh, that's so sweet.
You have no idea.
I've seen this one.
You don't know? The genie goes off on a trip and was wearing a goofy hat?
He's a tourist.
Tourist genie, yes.
Yes.
It was a toy.
Yes, I know it.
See, the problem is there's no Aladdin ride, so
Right.
You don't-
Why isn't there? What's up with
I have
that?
no idea. Okay, so
I think we should do Pixar movies next time so I don't look so bad.
yeah, what's the plot of the next big Disney movie? The Lion King.
Oh, I don't know the other Lion King. It's another one of those animal movies. I know the music. I know it's your old man Phil Collins singing, right?
That's Tarzan.
No.
No, this music is by Elton John.
Oh, well, he qualifies in that category.
Circle of Life.
It's a good song. I like that
Can
one.
you feel the love tonight? I just can't wait to be king.
Yeah, but I don't really care for that movie. I'm not going to lie. It does nothing for me.
Nothing at all.
No, I don't care about the play, the movie, the book, the costume, a ride. I don't want any of it. I'm done
Who
with
is the
that.
voice of Mufasa?
Don't know. I don't even know what a Mufasa is.
James Earl Jones.
Oh, I know Darth Vader.
Who's the voice of Simba?
I don't know.
Matthew Broderick.
Oh,
Who's the voice of Nala?
I don't know this movie at all.
Moira Kelly.
At all.
Who's the voice of Scar?
Is he the lion?
Yeah.
Okay, who's that?
Jeremy Irons.
Oh,
No?
no.
What's the plot of Pocahontas?
It's about a girl.
Yeah, it's about a girl.
I
This
love-
is the story of a girl
I love
who
that.
cried a river and drowned the whole
I love
world.
the music in that one.
What is? Okay, give me some Pocahontas music.
The Color of the Wind. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you know it?
Well, I'm not going to sing.
You could do a little of it.
I'm good. And a cute little raccoon in it.
Named.
I know this.
Yeah. What's the raccoon's name?
It's with an M.
Yeah, it
Is
is.
it Miko?
It's Miko. Yes.
Pocahontas came out when we were like first getting together.
95.
Which is why I know it. And there was like a play at Disneyland or something to
Yeah.
watch.
Mm-hmm.
And I had Barbie dolls because I love Barbie dolls.
Mm-hmm.
So I know this one a little bit. Like some of the dolls came with the raccoon. That's why I know it. I had a toy of it.
Who was the voice of John Smith?
Don't know.
Mel Gibson.
Oh, that's interesting. I don't know that.
Yeah. Okay. The next big Disney movie.
Mm-hmm.
Hunchback of Notre Dame.
No,
No.
I'm not feeling it.
You're after that.
Girl. No.
Hercules.
I liked Hercules. It was the year when Luna was born.
Yes.
So it was his first Disney movie, and his first Disney Golden Book we gave him was Hercules.
Hercules.
And we were very into Hercules for a while. And the music's really good in that one too. I just like the music.
Do you know any music? You won't sing though.
No. Not unless you're singing and I'm in the background.
Who put the glad in Gladiator?
Hercules.
There's a Hercules song I always sing. Do you know it?
Probably.
Probably. Could you sing it for me?
Yeah. I don't know.
I've often dreamed.
Yeah.
Yeah, of a far off place. No? Okay.
Yeah.
What was 98? I don't remember what was 98. I'm missing one. But 99 was Tarzan.
No, thank you.
Treasure Planet.
No, thank you.
Brother Bear.
No, thank you.
Home on the Range.
No, thank you.
All right. What was the first Pixar movie?
Ooh, first? I don't know. Maybe Bug's Life?
No.
Oh, I like that one.
Yeah. Bug's Life was second.
Oh, what was before it?
We saw it in the theater on Thanksgiving Day, 1995.
Was it Nightmare for Christmas? No,
That's Touchstone.
That's not even Pixar?
No, those are
What's
puppets. Touchstone is Disney's other arm
so it is Disney.
when the movie's too
Dark?
for Disney, yeah.
Interesting.
You wouldn't know it from the way they've
I know that movie.
plundered it
really
now.
Well.
The first Pixar movie was Toy Story.
I love Toy Story.
What's the plot of Toy Story?
It's about Andy's toys.
Uh-huh.
Growing up.
Yeah.
And
The first one isn't.
Yeah, it is. It's still about how you have birthdays and you get rid of old toys and new toys come. And
Oh, okay.
that's what it's about. Don't tell me I know Toy Story.
Yeah. It's a lunchbox. Who invited that kid?
And I'm doing a whole room in my dollhouse. Molly's bedroom is going to be Toy Story themed.
Toy Story. So they go Toy Story, A Bug's Life,
Uh-huh.
Monsters, Inc.
I love it. That's Josie. That's when Josie's little. And that, like, each Pixar movie relates to one of our kids growing up to me.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why I know them so well. Because before kids, I didn't have to watch Disney movies. And I didn't. So having kids made me discover Pixar. And I love all those movies because of that. Plus, they're way better than those old-timey Disney movies anyways.
Blasphemy.
Sorry.
Okay, well, thank you for regaling us with your Disney movie knowledge.
Yeah, just when I was getting good, and we were talking about.
We'll do
movies I
Pixar
actually
next
enjoyed.
episode.
Yeah, yeah. I guess I should maybe watch some Disney movies. But some of them are so sleepy. Like I'm gonna put on Beauty and the Beast and.
That's a good
I'm
movie.
sorry. What was I thinking of? Sleeping Beauty. Like those.
Yeah, we didn't do
ones.
Sleeping Beauty.
Yeah, I don't think I could.
They're made for a different time, but they're classic movies.
I'd rather read the story. Ooh, we should have like family once a week reading a book, classic Disney story. I would learn the stories without having to watch the bad movie.
Your kids are far too old for that.
No, they all love books so much they do it.
No. No, you nuts?
Austin would narrate. Trust me, he would get behind this.
Oh my god.
Episodes.
What's the plot of Fantasia?
I don't know. I don't think it has a plot. Isn't that music thing?
It doesn't have a plot, yes.
Yeah.
That's a trick question.
I've never seen that, by the way.
How do you never seen Fantasia?
It's just lights, right, over the water.
What are you talking about?
Like that lake part at Disneyland.
That's Phantasmic.
Oh, it's not the same thing?
No. No.
I'm not a
Are you kidding me? Did you just confuse the movie Fantasia with the theme park show Phantasmic?
I did. I thought it was the same thing. I knew there was a movie, but I thought that's what they made.
Oh my
to show
god.
everybody goes.
You are priceless. Priceless.
Sorry, if you wanted a Disney girl, you messed
But here's
up.
the thing. Here's why this is an interesting
Tell you
show.
the entire history of Knott's Berry Farm, though.
Listen.
Have your park, okay?
Yeah, but this is an
I'm at the
interesting
farm.
show because you go into a Disney gift shop and they have T-shirts, handbags, shoes, jackets, everything for these movies. But like you, I'm sure you're normal. I'm sure most people have never even seen half these movies.
See?
They just glom onto a particular character or an aesthetic that they like, and they're like, well, I like that. But does the source material ever really come into play? That's the question. Have you seen all the Star Wars movies?
Yes.
But you haven't seen all the Marvel movies. You don't care about Marvel
I
movies.
do not do Marvel or superheroes. I do Star Wars.
Uh-huh.
Yes.
Okay, well, thank you.
And I think I like it more than you do, which is kind of sad.
Who was your favorite Disney character?
Out of all those movies that we just talked about? Because I thought I was
Just
kind of
in general, Little Mermaid?
Yeah.
That's the one.
She's the one.
Why?
Because that's what my dream girlfriend looks like.
Oh
she's
my
perfect.
God. She's half fish.
Yep, she's half fish. Because I just really like the water, and her story is with the water. She's a redhead, which is my weakness.
Oh my God.
She sings, which is the only reason why I even like Disney movies. Yeah, she's my girl.
But we've met her. Her name is Tracy Hines.
Yeah. Why do you think I'm so obsessed with Tracy? Why do you think?
Who was the voice of the Little Mermaid?
I do know this. It's Jodie.
You're so close.
I know this.
I'm so impressed.
I have her picture in my head. I know what she looks like.
Yeah.
I
Her
know
name is
this.
Jodie
What's it start with? I know this.
with a B.
I don't know why I'm drawing a
Jodie
blank.
Benson.
Yeah, I'm like, I know that.
Who's the voice of Belle?
I don't care.
Paige O'Hara. No.
No. Bell's
Who
not my
was
thing.
Ursula designed after?
Designed after?
Yeah.
Character, person?
A real person.
Oh,
Did you know that?
I did not know that. Who?
Divine.
Really?
Yeah.
I can see that.
Yeah, that's, yeah.
Interesting.
All right. Well, thank you, Rachel, for this journey into the Disney vault.
When you see me next time, please don't yell at me because I'm Disney dumb. It's not for everybody. Because I'm going to hear people, how do you not know the story of? I just don't. Again, I know Pixar because that's what my kids grew up to. That's where my heart is at with all the Pixar movies.
All right. Well, thank you.
All right, can I go to work now?
What is the name of the show?
91 Reasons.
Thanks for listening to 91 Reasons. Please subscribe and leave a review on iTunes. Find us on Facebook. Is anyone even still listening?
I know there's no such a person as Dracula. You know there's no such a person as Dracula. But does Dracula know it?